On day 4, I had a revelation. I considered myself calm, positive, determined, and patient. However, I no longer felt that way. I had a false belief of who I thought I was. My inner dialogue, or what the monks call it, the monkey mind, became louder and louder. My body ached, especially my lower back, from all the sitting, and I wanted to wear my eyeglasses to see again. I got tired of hearing the bell shouting at me every damn period. I was so bored out of my mind. Not only did I keep myself occupied by making designs on the garden with sticks and stones and outlining the outside floor of the meditation room with many small rocks during our breaks, but I swear I read that welcome pamphlet 10 times through. Even though I have all these sobbing stories to keep you guys feeling sorry for me, I considered leaving. However, I didn't have a choice to leave because at the beginning of the event, I volunteered to help drive 2 people from Houston to Dallas. So who am I to leave these 2 innocent people stranded? Well, there goes my escape plan. This is what I call the uncomfortable stage. Everything starts from here, and it is our decision to either face it or ignore it. This is the work I purposely put myself in when I first signed up. This day became the peak of my emotional state. I felt very unpleasant about it all. I felt mad. I felt sad, hopeless, and all I can think of is, why am I here? What's the point of this? I'm an introvert and I can't even do it. My meditation sucked and I couldn't even get out of my head. It was hard to follow the instructions when your mind is against you. And then this happened. The facilitators saw that I was moving a lot in my sitting meditation position. So they quietly asked me to sit on a chair on the side. This one little thing shifted my mindset and how I felt for the rest of the day. I was truly grateful for the chair, how comfy and soft the feeling of it all was. I always tell my clients to stand more, move more, and replace this for that. Yet I was so happy to have a chair to sit on. I was humbled by the experience of it all because it reduced my lack of flexibility in the sitting meditation position. I was also able to focus better on the breath and the energy I was feeling through my body, and I got an aha moment in that instant. One problem can be too much of someone's solution, and one solution can be someone's problem, yet too much of someone's solution can be a problem. The yin and yang balance is within everything. On day 6, the bell yelled at me again. Time to wake up, sleepyhead. As I woke up, I had an unusual experience. I didn't mind the bell screaming at me any longer. I had stopped fighting with it. I have no idea what day it was, and time became irrelevant to me. All I knew was that I was feeling self-defeated, hopeless, and there was nothing I can do about my situation but to witness everything as is. I sat on my grateful chair and meditated. My thoughts started to come back more intensified, yet this time they had very little control over me. I focused on my breath going on and off the upper lip. As I meditated, I had the choice whether to move or stay still. If I wanted to move, I could, but if I wanted to stay still, I had the energy to do so. I stood without moving a muscle, as though I were a stone. I was in the most intense meditation of pure nothingness. It was something I hadn't witnessed before. I believe I became one with everything. I don't know exactly how else to explain it to you, but that is the best way I can describe it. At the beginning of the event, my ego was holding on for dear life, but the thought of giving up revealed something more. I'm ultimately learning to surrender this type of suffering by not reacting to it. As I continue my routine of meditating, eating mindfully, walking, I became content. and once again lost track of time. So it didn't matter to me if it has been 10 days or 20 days. Time is a relative concept. We keep on saying that we don't have enough time, but in fact, when you're alone with your thoughts, time becomes irrelevant. The fact of denouncing everything made me feel relieved from it all. I had no control over what happened outside. Why worrying and things are going to happen regardless? This is a teaching they were trying to get me to understand during this discourse, but it's not truly understood unless you practice it. Without the experience, it becomes just an intellectual, intangible idea. Nonetheless, on day 8, a challenge arose. This feeling became strong every time I meditated. I really tried hard throughout the day to get there, but it seemed that the harder I tried, the further away I got from it.